My favourite thing about Hilda's is the people. It's a cliche answer, but it's true. People are really, really friendly. It's open. It's not what I expected of an Oxford college at all, but it's inclusive and friendly and always interesting.
St Hilda's, I think, has such a great community. I found such amazing friends here, and I find that everyone is so welcoming and open. I think that's something that I thought would be particularly daunting coming here, but I've found it like no problem to find.
When I applied to Oxford, I did not know much about the university, the application process and the differences between the colleges. And I knew what I wanted. I wanted somewhere quiet, somewhere peaceful, with a lot of nature. And looking at the Hilda's website, I saw the river and I was sold. I could just see myself studying there, chilling there. And since coming, it's really been a place of solace for me, a place of calm, a place of comfort. If you're coming somewhere and you want to find a sense of community, somewhere you can feel safe and somewhere you can feel, a part of something, Hilda's really does embody that. And if I did it again, I'd do the same. Hilda's is slightly off centre. It's like a 10-minute walk in. And it gives you the choice that if you want to be in the midst of everything, Oxford can get really busy, there can be loads of tourists, and it's nice to have the choice that if you want to be in it, you're going to be in your class and tutorials, you can go in, but you can also step out and have that space.
I'd say my favourite thing about St Hilda's is the fact that we're so close to Cowley in that area. Like, there's so many alternative cafes and restaurants and different places like pubs and stuff, and it's really nice to be near that area and to have the option to go into town as well.
So the actual layout of the college is very pleasant. We have lots of grass which you can walk on, and we have punts which people use in the summer. For me, my favourite thing about the college is probably the library. I think a former librarian was an ancient historian, which means that the library is very well equipped with books that I need for classics.
A couple of favourite places in St Hilda's, I think the music building is really nice. I think the lawn is lovely, especially during the summer, being able to do punting, sit and have a picnic, have pims. And I also really like the library. I just think it's a beautiful library, an amazing resource, and I find it amazing that there is a library, 2 seconds outside of my room, that I can kind of crawl out of bed and find myself in a library.
To someone who was applying to the university, to St Hilda's, I'd say get involved, join societies, join sports, even if you're really bad at them. I was really bad at rowing when I started. I'm still there a year later, and I've got so many friends in other years just from the one little sport that I tried out.
It can be really daunting when applying for Oxford, so it was really important to me that I chose somewhere that I felt could support me and, really reflect all the things that I value, and I wouldn't have to change too much or change myself. It's not bad to come from a different background or to be unique. If anything, it's helped me excel, and it's really important that you join a college that acknowledges that and nurtures that, and Hilda's has very much nurtured that.
To any future students or prospective students, or even just looking back at myself in the past, I would say just go for it. Oxford is intimidating enough as it is, so it's nice to have somewhere that really feels like home. Hilda's will always be welcoming. It's part of the culture, it's part of the ethos, and it's part of our history. So I think just go for it.